Queen leaves royal experts baffled with jarring behavioural change after Philip's death. Queen Elizabeth has shocked royal watchers with her ease and smiles during recent public appearances, as they compare to her stern behaviour from the past. The Queen's recent upbeat behaviour has been branded as jarring by a royal commentator, who expressed his shock at Her Majesty's happy and relaxed nature during recent public appearances. Since the death of her husband Prince Philip in April, the Queen has put on a happy face for the public and has attended several high-profile engagements. Royally Us host Molly Mulshine said, "I think she has to put on a happy face for the public, but also that's not really in line with the British stiff upper lip." Maybe Shusha's sending a message that Shusha's a little bit more in her feelings and emotions than she would have been in the past. If you look at photos of her from the 80s and 90s, she never cracks a smile. Co-host Joe Drake agreed and said, "Maybe that's why it's so jarring. In these pictures I see, it's full teeth, she looks like Shusha's having the time of her life." The Queen was recently praised for her appearances during the G7 summit weekend in Cornwall on June 11 to 13. On Friday, June 11, she hosted world leaders for an evening reception at the Eden Project and was seen joking whilst taking a commemorative photograph. She also hosted U.S. President Joe Biden and his wife Jill Biden for afternoon tea at Windsor Castle. The meeting was reportedly a success, with the President and First Lady stay an additional 10 minutes past their allocated time to converse with Her Majesty. In a later press interview, President Biden spoke of the Queen's generosity and said, "I don't think she'd be insulted, but she reminded me of my mother. In terms of the look of her and just the generosity. She was very gracious." During an engagement with Australian Prime Minister Scott Morrison later in the week, he teased her about her success at the G7 summit. After greeting the Queen in the Oak Room of Windsor Castle, he said, "You were quite the hit. Everyone was talking about you at dinner the next night." The Queen is expected to travel to Scotland for a 4-day tour next week, to visit organisations celebrating Scottish heritage and community. The Queen has been praised for her commitment to public duty in light of losing her husband of over 7 decades, Prince Philip. Prince Philip passed away on April 9 at Windsor Castle, with the Queen at his bedside. During a speech at the Golden Wedding anniversary in 1997, the Queen had described him as her strength and stay all these years. At the time of his death, he was 99 years old and was the longest-serving consort in British history.